What are philosophical criticisms of the free will defense? Have you ever wondered how the concept of free will interacts with the existence of evil? This question lies at the heart of many philosophical discussions. The free will defense attempts to explain why an all-knowing, all-powerful, and all-good God allows evil to exist. It argues that evil is a result of human choices rather than divine will. While this idea is influential, it faces several criticisms from philosophers. One major criticism is its limitation in addressing natural evil. The free will defense focuses mainly on moral evil, which is caused by human actions. However, it struggles to explain natural evil, like earthquakes or diseases, that occur without human involvement. Critics argue that if God is both powerful and good, the suffering caused by natural events raises questions about divine justice. Another point of contention is the problem of gratuitous evil. Some philosophers argue that the free will defense does not adequately justify why God allows excessive or unnecessary suffering. If God could create free agents who always choose good, the existence of extreme suffering seems unjustifiable. This raises doubts about the moral goodness of God. There are also concerns about the compatibility of free will and omnipotence. If God is truly all-powerful, some argue that the freedom humans possess may not be genuine. This challenges the foundation of the free will defense, as it questions whether true freedom can exist under divine control. Additionally, the assumption of moral responsibility is questioned. The free will defense relies on the idea that humans are responsible for their actions. However, if God knows all future choices, it raises ethical concerns about how free will can truly exist. If our actions are foreseen by God, can we be held accountable for them? Some philosophers argue that the free will defense only shows that the existence of evil is logically possible alongside God's attributes. It does not prove that this is the actual reason for evil's presence. This distinction is important because it leaves open the question of whether God's allowance of evil is morally justified. Lastly, critics examine whether free will necessarily leads to the possibility of evil. Some suggest that a morally perfect world could include free agents who choose good without the presence of evil. This challenges the defense's claim that evil is a necessary condition for free will. These criticisms engage with the ethical implications of attributing evil to human freedom instead of divine will. They highlight tensions in moral ontology regarding the origin of evil, human agency, and divine justice. The debates emphasize the need to balance respect for human freedom with moral accountability and the justification of God's goodness despite the presence of evil. While the free will defense provides a significant response to the problem of evil, it faces ongoing philosophical challenges. These challenges relate to the scope of free will, the nature of evil, and the moral attributes of God. The discussion invites further reflection on how ethical concepts interact with theological doctrines in the context of suffering and evil.